All right, so this is what I wanted to show you, which is how to do brute force attacks. And I'm using the free version of Burp Suite, and I'm using the Portswigger Labs, the same ones you're using, and I just went to the first authentication one, which is username enumeration. This is where you just do a brute force attack to break into a server. So I have a list of usernames and a list of passwords, and I access the lab here, and the list of usernames is just a list of 100 possible usernames here. And so I'm going to copy them and put them in the clipboard. Okay. And then I'm going to open up the lab. And there are instructions, but I don't really need them. This first one, it works on a very simple vulnerability where the website tells you too much information when you fail to log in, as we're going to see. So here's the lab, and it's got a login here on my account. All right, and if I log in with like A and password of B, I'm going to clear all the old information here. Clear history. All right, now when I do that login, what it tells me is invalid username. And see, that's important because I can determine the usernames separately from the passwords. So I go to this post request here, which is the one that sent up the username and password here at the end. And I send that to the Intruder, which is Burp's brute forcer. And so here I can go to positions, and it puts in more than it should, so I clear them, highlight the one I want to vary, which is just the username, and add these section marks to make that one the variable. And then I go to payloads, and a simple list is all I need, and I paste in my 100 usernames. And now I can start the attack. Now it's going to warn you, because I'm using the free edition, they time throttle this attack, which we're going to see here. So it's trying these, but it's trying them really slowly. And when it does get a login, I'll either see a different status or a different length or something. But as you can see, it's going to take like 5 minutes to try 100 guesses, which is annoying. But that's all you get with the free version. So you can do it by just being patient, but what fun is that? So what I really prefer is to use Turbo Intruder, which is awesome. You go to the extender, and there is a place you can just add more extensions here. And I've added this free one called Turbo Intruder. And it is really nice, but it's new, and the tutorials showing you how to use it I didn't like very much, so I really wanted to just make my own. And so here's what Turbo Intruder does. Go back to the proxy and find the request you want to vary, and right here highlight the thing you want to use. I want to change the username, so now I right click and send to Turbo Intruder. And now it will show you some Python code it wrote for you, but you don't really need to be able to read the Python code or do much of anything. It's going to automatically target the thing you highlighted. What you do have to do, though, is you have to save a list of the passwords and usernames somewhere, which I put right in my profile. Users, Sambound, downloads, Burp passwords. I took the list of passwords and put it in passwords and usernames and put it in a file called Burp usernames. So I have to change this. Usernames, but that's all I have to do. There's one other adjustment I made. The original one had 5 concurrent connections and 100 requests per connection, and when I ran that, it was so fast that some of them would get no answer. So you might have to adjust the speed for the speed of your website. And I just found lowering the concurrent connections number slows it down. So I slowed it down to 3 at a time, and then this works. In fact, let's try 4 and see how that works. So I changed this to 4. And then just run, attack. And you'll see, there it goes. And see, look, a couple of them are giving me a status of 0, so it's going too fast. So I'm going to go back here, if I can find the adjustment. All right, I can't find the adjustment. I'm just going to nuke it. Halt. Configure, there we are. So 4 is too much. I'm going to slow it down to 3, which just has to do with how quickly this website responds, and these Web Security Academy containers seem to be kind of slow, which is understandable. It's free after all. So now I found with 3 at a time, it works pretty well. See, I'm not getting any more of these 0 responses, and it's a lot faster than the raw Intruder. See, it's already up to 50. This is not painful to wait until it tries all 100 at all anymore. And of course, if you had a real website that was really fast and a fast internet connection, you could probably go a lot faster. And so now that it's done, I can just sort by length and see one of them's different. Al. So Al is apparently the right username. And now that I have that, I can find the password the same way. So I go here and highlight password and go to Turbo Intruder. And now I need to put in the username of Al. So I put that in. And then the password is got the % indicating it's going to vary it. So I can try all the passwords. I just have to change to my file of passwords instead of usernames. And now I just run it. And again, it's still set for 3 at a time, which seems to be working. And looks like right there it is. 111, 111, right near the top. That's the one that was fast. I don't even need to wait for it to finish. So Al and 111, 111. And I get in and I win. So anyway, that's what I thought was bloody awesome. And it can do all sorts of fancy attacks too. But the main thing about it is it's really fast and it's available in the free version. So that's what I wanted to show you.